Right. Here we go. So have a lie on your back. Pull both your knees in towards your chest. Big squeeze in. Have a rock from left to right. Just know that you've done the hard work. When this class is over, you can get out there and enjoy the day. Interlink your arms behind your knees and then extend your feet up over your head. So bend through, extend up. Keep going between these two. You're just starting to mobilise through the mid of the back, but at the same time, you're also... Oh, yeah, I thought I wasn't recording there. Extend up and come back down. Grab your right hand onto your right knee, left hand onto your left knee. Pull the knees out towards the side, and then start to pedal the knees back and forth. So you're just working through the inner range of the hip. Just between those two. And then grab onto your feet for happy baby pose. Pull the knees down and towards the side. Extend either leg one at a time. We're going to start this flow at the front of the mat. So take both knees, have a little rock up. If you want to rock all the way up, you can rock all the way up. However you want to get up there, then just come into that position. Both feet come together, raise up towards the top. Hands come towards heart centre there. Now, pick up the left foot and find your balance straight away. And we'll just do this on either leg, so that you've got this balance installed for the class. Take the left foot down, bring the right foot up. Squeeze through that whole side. We're going through some single leg movements quite quickly as well. So keep forward, both feet come down. Alright, pick up the left one more time. Go strong on that right leg, and then start to hinge forwards. Back with the left leg, big kick out as far as you can into this straddle position. Come forwards. This is the first one that we're going to be doing here. And walk your hands over towards the right foot. Back round towards the left. Just warm us into this. Walk the hands over towards the right. Over towards the left. Inhale into the front, exhaling towards the side. That's it. And always trying to keep the toes directly in front of the heels. Now walk round to the back foot and then turn all the way through to the rear of the mat. Drop through the hips here. Now what you can do, drop the back knee, and we're going to go into this, it's Utthita Parsvakonasana. So right hand onto your left knee, so you're crossing over. Stack up the hands. We've done this in Ashtanga before. And then turn all the way towards this left hand side. And just hold there, ground into that position, drop through the hips, going straight into the action here. And then release the hands, come back round to this front point, back towards the centre. We're going to just do that 2 more times. So come down into this forward fold, turn this back foot through, the back foot comes all the way through, so it's facing forwards. Right elbow onto this left knee. Don't think about looking up towards the sky. Make sure your back heel's on the floor. Release the hands, come round towards the centre point again. Release down, come over towards this left hand side. Make sure that back foot is grounded before you start to move into this posture. Sink through the hips, get as much out of it as you can, and then walk round towards the centre point again. Just release the arms, fold forwards as best as you possibly can from here, and then walk round towards the front of the mat. Come back towards the front of the mat, drop the back heel. We go 3 times here, so left elbow onto right knee, stack up, round in, hands come down, walk round towards the centre, forward fold. Hamstring should be feeling it now. Come back round towards the front of the mat, drop the back heel, ground in through the floor, pushing through the elbow into the knee, rotate round, get as much rotation as you can, push in. Should be like one unit together, back in towards the centre. One more time, and then we'll go back up to the starting point. Ground through the front foot, make sure it's not too wide. Keep the elbows stacked, squeeze through the back leg, and then hands come down. Left foot comes up towards right, forward fold there, hands together, raise up into the sky, back down towards heart centre. So that's the first little part. We won't be doing it 3 times through the side, we'll be doing it once through the side, and then changing it up in a second. Pick up your same foot, so pick up the left foot, hinge back, kick all the way through, come into this forward fold position again, and then walk round to the rear foot. Drop the back heel, right elbow onto left knee, push into the knee, and then what we're going to do from here is go no contact with the elbows, extend out towards the front. You'll feel a huge stretch through that left bum cheek. Come back towards the heart centre, extend out. This is where this strength comes in. Extend out again. Walk the hands around towards the front. Same thing here. So we go left elbow onto the knee. Come back towards the centre. Create this gap between the body and the front thigh. Then extend over for 1. Extend over for 2. Extend over for 3. Hands back in towards heart centre. Hands either side of this front foot. Left foot up to meet right. Forward fold. Raise up into the sky. Back bend. Back in towards heart centre. Go through one flow with the sun salutation, then we go into the next little bit. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Step back with one foot. Either foot, doesn't matter, we're going to be coming back and forth with the other. Open up through the chest, into this Ashwasana Chalasana, open up through the hips. A little bit of a difference there. Hands into crescent lunge, look up at the thumbs. Both hands come down either side of the front foot. Tuck the back toe, lift up. Into your downward facing dog. Up onto the toes, down, extend through, make it a flow so you peel up off the floor. And then right foot into the sky, right foot comes forward, you're going to be moving back into that flow in a second. Open up through the hips, so it should be opposite leg at the front this time. Left leg to rear, come up into this crescent lunge, drop through the hips, both hands down either side, the front foot. Both feet up. Hands together, raise up, over the top of the head and then back in towards heart centre. So, next one, we come on with, we step back as we did before. From there, forward fold down, walk round towards the rear, elbow onto knee, rotate through. Come back round, revolve, extend out. Hands come down, walk them through all the way towards the front foot. Drop the back heel, elbow onto knee. From there, back towards the centre. Extend out, back in towards the heart, in towards the centre point. Now, walk the knees in a little bit. Drop them down onto, into this position. Turn the feet outwards, and you're going to come down onto the elbows. Push the bum in towards the sky. So you come forwards and backwards. So we'll do this a little bit quicker when we go back through the floor. You come forwards and backwards between those 2 points. Open up through the hip. Try and tilt the pelvis forwards as you come back. It'll open up even more there. Last time, come back. I'm going to add one more on this. Walk the hands up. Tuck the toes. Push yourself back into this straddle position. Then we walk the feet in. Walk the feet in. And trying to keep a nice straight back here. You're going to stretch behind with the right foot. A little bit like we did last night, but with a forward fold position. So foot is behind. You've got this leg nice and straight and you're outside of the right foot. And then from there, take both feet together. Other foot round the side. Extend out. We'll do this 3 times either side. So up and through. If you've got some blocks there as well, it might give you a little bit more of a lift. Extend up and through. For 2. On that side. Getting these little bits off my carpet in my mouth here. This is not good for my my breathing. Come back with both feet together. Round, 3rd time. Drop the hip out as far as you can. Right foot comes in. Extend out again. From there, both feet come together. Walk the feet out into your straddle position. And you're just forward folding there. Maybe trying to extend the feet out a little bit further every single time that you do it, and you increase the stretch every time that you come into this position. Walk back round towards the front of the mat. Ground in through this front foot, left foot comes up, hands together, raise up into the sky, and then back down towards heart centre. Go through it again, and another 2 movements on after this one. So, up into sky. Exhale down towards heart centre, lift up, left leg, kick out towards the side. Forward fold down, walk round towards the rear foot, find that position, elbow onto knee. Try and get a little bit better every time. Come back round the centre, extend out with the arms. Hands come down to the inside, peel those feet round into the right position. Drop the elbow on top of the other knee. Extend out towards the front. Hands come down back towards the centre point. And you're going to walk the hands out, drop onto the knees. Feet come in. Hands out towards the front. Push the bum into the sky. Sink back. Come forwards, inhale. Hands onto the floor. Kick up. From there, walk the feet in into a forward fold. You should get a bit of a stretch off that itself. Foot comes around the side. Extend up and round. Up towards the other foot. Round the side again. Back up towards the centre. And then from there, I want you to just walk the feet out like we did before. Walk the hands round towards the front foot. And then both feet come back towards each other. Into this high plank position. We're going to go into puppy pose. So drop the knees down. Hips over the knees. Extend back. We'll go up and down from this a few times. So we'll go up 1. Up with the hips. Exhale down. Try and get the chest towards the floor. So increasing the stretch for 2. Up. Extend back for 3. Up. Next one here is just tucking my toes, and then we come into, it's like an extended plank where the hands are a little bit further out. Drop onto the knees, a bit more of a strengthener for that one. Extend up. Come back down. Extend up. Hold there for about 10 seconds or so. Create a little bit of core strength whilst we're on it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down with the knees. Bring the left foot towards the front. Both feet come up and through. We start the whole flow again. Hands together, raise up into the sky. Back down towards heart centre. Alright, lift up the foot. Let's make it a little bit quicker now. Kick it all the way to the rear. All the way down with the hands. Walk round towards the rear foot. Elbow onto knee. Extend the hands out. Hands come down towards the centre. Walk back round towards the other way. Elbow onto knee. Extend out towards the front. Hands come back into the inside. Drop down onto the knees. Onto the elbows. Come forwards and backwards. Push up onto the hands again. Onto the knee. That's it. Knees up. Walk the feet in together. Foot behind. It's a really good flow for runners actually. You open it up through the hips, come round the other side massively, so really good one. back towards the central point. From there, we go walk the feet out, walk the hands round towards the front foot, hands push into the floor, right foot comes back, drop onto the knees, back into puppy pose. Breathe it out. Come up, extend through the whole of the body, so you're in this extended plank position. We hold there, and then the next phase is that we walk our hands back. We'll do this 3 times. Walk our hands back towards our feet. We breathe out. Let's just walk it back 3 times. Full extended plank for 1. Back, full extended plank for 2. Walk it out. Full extended plank. Squeeze into the floor for 3. And we're going to stay here. And you're going to walk your feet out a little bit. I think you can see me there, can't you? Grab your big toes. Pull up, head down. Lift up straight back. We'll go down 3 times. Exhale down with the head. Inhale, flat back. Exhale down with the head. Inhale up. Hands come under the feet. A little bit like Ashtanga. Head down. Only if you get your fingertips, don't worry, you can bend your knees. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Release the hands. Walk them out towards the front. Come into your downward facing dog. Left foot into the sky, left foot forwards. Open it into Ashwasana. That's it. Hands come down either side of this front foot, tuck the back toe. Make sure if you need a drink, have a drink. It's a hot day. Both feet in, hands together up into the sky. Exhale, come down towards heart center. Alright, a few more exercises to put on at the end of that now. So if you need a drink, have a drink. Inhale up into the sky, both hands. Exhale, forward, fold. Oh, I did that wrong. Hands up into the sky. Hands back down towards heart center. Pick up the foot. Stretch all the way through to the rear. Come into your forward fold position. Walk round towards the back of the mat. Set up your position nice and strong. Elbow onto the knee. Extend the hands out to the front. Hands come down. Walk around towards the opposite side. Elbow onto knee. Extend out towards the front. Hands come down into the center. Knees down. Feet to the outside. So this frog stretch. Come forwards, back. Push the bum into the sky. Walk the hands into your straddle position again. Feet in together. One foot behind. Feet back up, other foot behind. Feet back up. Walk the feet out in the straddle. A little bit further. Turn through towards the front foot. Bring that front foot back. Drop onto the knees into puppy pose. Tuck the toes, extend up into extended plank. Walk the hands back. Walk those hands back into this forward fold position. Feet walk out to the sides. Grab onto the big toes. Head down, elbows out. Look up, flat back. Release the fingers, hands underneath the feet. Head down. Head up, flat back. And walk these hands out towards the front one more time. Feet together into downward facing dog. Next one is we go right foot into the sky. And we go right knee to left elbow and extend that leg out. And then we come down onto our side. Extend that leg and then turn your body through over this front leg. Get a huge stretch through the glute, and it's also a good mobiliser for the thoracic spine. Just come up, release off. We'll go down 3 times there. Down, square the hips off, 2. Up, square the hips off, 3. Plant the hands in, tuck the back toe, fire that foot back into down facing dog. We'll go the other side. Left foot into the sky, left foot towards right elbow, extended out, onto the left hip. Extend the rear leg, bring the hips over. Settle down into it for 1 second. Up, release off. Down for 2. Up, release off. Down for 3. Big stretch. Big stretch. Alright, back into downward dog. Take a step through with the left foot into Ashtanga. Both hands down either side of the front foot, tuck the back toe into your forward fold. Back into Pranayama. Right, another 2 exercises to add on. Pick up the left knee, hinge back, come down into your forward fold position in the straddle position. Walk round towards the rear foot. Elbow into knee. This should all be pretty natural now. Come towards the centre, extend the arms out. Hands come back down, walk them through towards the front foot. You know what's coming, elbow onto knee. Extend out. Hands down towards the centre again. Onto the knees, feet to the sides. Elbows out. Sink the bum back once. Exhale. Inhale, come up onto your feet into the straddle position. Walk the feet in towards each other. Foot behind for 1. Feet meet, foot behind for 2. Feet to meet. Walk the feet back out into a straddle. Walk round towards the front foot. Both feet come back into plank position, then into downward dog, onto the knees, into puppy pose. Open through the chest. Keep the hands there, keep the feet there, extend up. Walk through towards the rear of the mat. Forward fold down there. Take fingers into toes once they're walked out to the sides. Forward fold, head down, pull the head in between the legs. Flat back. Hands underneath the feet. Head down. Flat back. Good. From there, we go into our walk back out. Bring the feet together if you want to before you do that. Into our down facing dog. Right foot into the sky. Right foot, left elbow. Foot extends, drop onto the hip. Work through that last exercise that we've just done. Press up, tuck the back toe, right foot comes through towards the rear. We go left foot into the sky, left foot up and through, down onto the left hip, over the top. Back up towards the top. Tuck the back toe, left foot comes back up and through. Right foot comes up into the sky, comes back down on the left heel. Do that 3 times. Into the sky, back down the left heel. Into the sky, back down onto the left heel. Right foot in, left foot into the sky, onto the back of the right heel. Up again, back down for 2. Up again, back down for 3. Next movement, drop onto the knees, onto the elbows, into Sphinx pose, lift up through the chest. We'll do one more movement here after the Sphinx pose. Next movement, you've got a couple of options. Now, you can go like this and just bring the legs up and push up with your hands, Or you can go like this, you can go feed the hands back and grab onto the ankles. Just see what you can manage. If that feels okay, then you can kick out into your hands, come into this bow position, and release off. If not, just do what I was doing, relax the legs down, then go into it again. Extend up for 2, back down. Extend up for 3, back down. Hands underneath the armpits, tuck the toes back into downward facing dog. Right foot into the sky, right foot forwards. Open up through the chest. Both hands either side of the front foot, tuck the back toe, left foot up towards right, forward fold. Hands together, raise up towards the top. Cool. So, one more exercise at the end. Got like 3 minutes left. So pick up that left leg, hinge back towards the rear. Let's go through this whole flow now. Try and make it nice and smooth. Hands come down. Walk round towards the back foot. Elbow onto knee, rotate through. Hand towards centre, extend out with the hands. Back in towards the central point, all the way round towards the front of the mat. Elbow onto knee, opposite side. Hands up, hands back. Back into the centre, walk the hands back down onto the knees, feet split out to the side into your frog. Sit back into the stretch as you exhale, inhale. Come forwards whilst coming onto the hands and pushing back up into your forward fold. Walk the feet in together. Right foot comes behind. Hips should feel pretty good now. Right foot up, left foot behind. Left foot up. Walk the feet out again. Come round towards the front foot. Plant the hands there. Other foot comes back, drop onto the knees into puppy pose. From puppy pose, extend the legs. Good, and then walk the hands back up towards the top. The rear of the mat. Grab onto your big toes. Flatten off the back. Pull the head down. As you lift up again, hands underneath the feet. Head down. Flatten off the back. Walk the hands out. Into your downward facing dog. Right foot into the sky. Right foot comes up towards the left elbow. You extend the leg out. Get that good glute stretch going on. Push the chest forwards. Lift up. Tuck the back toe. Left foot into the sky, extend out. Same thing opposite side. Come down with the chest. Back up towards the top, tuck the back toe, both feet in together. Right foot into the sky, right foot on the back of the left heel. Right foot comes down. Left foot into the sky, left foot onto the back of the heel. Foot comes down. Drop onto the knees, into Sphinx pose. Lift up with the chest, retract the head. Feet back for the feet. Extend the legs up. And then release off. Come into scorpion now. So last thing of the class. 90 degrees with both arms. Right leg comes up over the top. Keeping the shoulders down. Scorpion stretch. Back towards the centre. Over to the opposite side. Into the centre point, push up through the hands and then drop back into child's pose there. Take a couple of breaths. There you go. That went quick.